Hello, I'm Vishweshwarya Technological Institute, Belagavi, MBA, first semester, subject behavior. Topic for discussion is controlling. That subtitle is controlling process. Step 1, establishment of standards. Step 2, measurement of actual performance. Step 3, comparison of actual performance with standards. Step 4, corrective action where required. Step 1, establishment of standards. That means how to set standards. Set in precise and quantitative terms, flexible enough to modify whenever required, acceptable range of deviations to be laid down, clear and understandable to all, workable and acceptable, take care of all strategic points that cover entire organization, revise periodically and keep up to date. Control standards are divided into two categories: quantitative standards, qualitative standards. Quantitative standards. These are generally expressed in monetary terms or physical terms. Such standards are set up in respect of production, and sales, etc., where results measured in quantitative terms. Quantitative standards are further divided as follows: time standards, cost standards, productivity standards, revenue standards. Time standards. For example, an airline pilot has a standard time span in which he makes certain trip. Cost standards. For example, Lay's, Maggie, biscuit packets. Lay's chips cost rupees 5 per unit. Cost standards specify the cost limit to within which the result should be achieved, because biscuits, chocolates, Maggie, Lay's, these are all purchased by the kids for the kids. So the price is a limitation here. The price is a standard here. It's not beyond go beyond this price. Productivity standards. Productivity standards might be to serve 150 customers per hour in a restaurant. Revenue standards, for example, logistics, VRL buses. Here it includes revenue per passenger. Second step is measurement of actual performance. Let's discuss this. Step 2, measurement of actual performance. How we measure the performance. Performance of the worker in terms of the units produced in week could be easily measured. Measurement of performance is more difficult at higher levels of management. Key aspect of measurement are completeness, objectivity, and responsiveness. Let's discuss points. Completeness. Completeness measures provides an opportunity for the manager to concentrate on all aspects of the job instead of neglecting unmeasured tasks in favor of the measured ones. Objectivity. Objective measures avoid the risk of bias and resentment inherent in subjective assessment of tasks in the responsiveness. Responsive measures support the belief that effort and performance led to improvement in control. Controlling process, let's discuss step 3, comparison of actual performance with the standards. Already standards are set, the first step, then the actual performance is measured. Third step, the comparison of actual performance with the standards is measured, and if there is any deviation, feedback is given, adjustments are done or error corrections are done. Comparing step determines the degree of variation between actual performance standard. Last step of controlling process is corrective action where required. After comparing the actual performance with the standard, there is a variation between the actual performance and then manager must correct that variation. How? See, in this example, the raw material is potato. Final product is so. If there is a deviation in producing the product, that is, if company want to produce 500 packets per hour, then there is a lack of production, lack of raw material. Then the manager should find the source of the raw material. That is the potatoes he should find and provide the raw materials to produce more final product. That is less packets. He should find manager should find the reason for the deviation in the standard and fix that problem to meet the standards. This is end of the discussion. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel if you like